Okay, hello, my name is Gare Smith. I'm making this third video which I've ever made now, and first I'd like to introduce myself. I am an American living in France. I've lived here for 45 years. I came here when I was 7, and to introduce myself further, I'm a Buddhist. I've been Buddhist for 38 years, and in the course of that time I have done 5 years of study of the Tibetan language and culture at Paris University, and I've also done one long meditation retreat of 8 months. So that I have the experience of Buddhist meditation, and I've after my university studies, I did studies on tantric deity, which is called Kala Chakra. From my point of view, Tibetan tantric Buddhism is the highest culture in the world. It has tantra in it, mantra, yoga, and philosophy, which no other creed or faith or philosophy have. And modern science is bringing the world to its end with global warming and 1.5 billion cars slated to be out on the roads by 2030. So modern science is taking the world to its end, straight to its end. So, this video is particularly to speak about Barack Obama. Now, I discovered that this man was, when I first discovered he was going to run for president, I found out that he had been Muslim at one time. And for me, I don't want a Muslim president, because Islam was, even if he is Muslim and Christian and part Jewish and radical and communist and atheist, and even if among all these things he is Muslim, for me that was a problem, and it is a problem, because Islam has such a bad track record with war, terrorism, killing. So when I heard he was going to be candidate, I immediately wanted to find out who he was, and I was just dead against him from the start, and so I still am. But after these 2 years, during the time I was trying to find out who he was and why a guy like him had gotten to that position, which just seemed unthinkable to me, I discovered that the day after his election, like he was elected on the 4th, and then on the 5th, the Illinois lottery drew number 666. So that the lottery result was published on the 6th of November. So he was elected the 4th, the lottery was drawn on the 5th, and his victory articles, the big heavy articles, not just the titles that he had won, but the researched, documented articles which came out the next day, because he was elected like in the evening, so they didn't have articles ready to be published the next day immediately. I mean, they could have had a couple, but they had to do their research and update, and then they had to report about the election, which had happened the day before. So you can't do your reporting and then put out the article next day. So he was elected on the 4th. The articles came out on the 6th, which is normal. It's you know, the reporters will work late at night and they'll do their work, but you know, they have time limits, so they could work till midnight, and then when the newspapers close down, or when it's the last limit. So he was elected on the 4th. His articles came out on the 6th. the lottery was drawn on the 5th, so his articles and the lottery results came out on the same pages, in the same newspapers. And this is a curse. This is a biblical curse. 666 designates the Antichrist, and it's a curse. So Obama is cursed by this. Our job now is to reveal this. Why now? Because nothing we do to try to stop him works. Nothing works. So we have to use what we have. We only have one way to do it, and that's this 666 curse number, biblical sign, omen. We have to use this. Nothing else works, so we have to use what works. Because if he is, as he is, the Antichrist, if he is the Antichrist, we can't just stay here and sit on our behinds and wait for this to happen. We can't have him in the White House, him with the atom bombs, him with the nuclear weapons, him, the world's most powerful man, being there in power, and we sit here on our behinds and just watch this like bystanders. We have to get up and go and do this. So how do we do that? We take the heavenly sign of 666, a supernatural omen sign, which we have. We have to take this, we have to use this, and we have to get him out. So let's take this number 666 and get this guy out of the presidency, because we have to live our life from now on. We can't let him destroy our lives. Our lives belong to us. He takes our lives and he takes them over, because this guy is a crook. If you look at the Bible, it says the Antichrist is a deceiver. He's the false prophet. So he's deceived us by taking the presidency. He didn't reveal his birth certificate. His whole track record is deceit, deceiving us. So we have to take back our lives. We have to get back our lives. We have to get rid of this guy. And getting rid of this guy means we have to take the omen 666, which is given to us. You know, it just comes from nowhere. The lottery draws it and puts it in the same newspapers as his election results. You know, this is I didn't do it. You probably didn't do it. It is there. We don't have to talk about this. You know, there's enough talk. I'm not going to talk. I don't need to talk. You guys have to go out and do this. I'm here. My name is Gareth Smith. I'm at geir.smith @yahoo.fr. Contact me. You can find my my email address on my channel, on my channels. I have 11 channels. You check out my channels and you'll find it. So no need to talk. The number is there. He's the Antichrist. We just have to get together, gather, and spread this all over the world, and do it now. Don't do it tomorrow. Do it now, because, you know, time is late. He's been in power enough. The Bible says 3.5 years. It's been 3.5 years. Since he kicked off his campaign, it's been 3.5 years. His 3.5 years are up. So now it's finished. Now we do it. We go reveal him and get this guy out of the presidency. Reveal that he is the Antichrist. Don't do anything else. Forget all the rest. If you do something else, you're lost. Read Daniel, book of Daniel. It says, if you do anything else, you're lost. Don't do anything else. Do that, nothing else. Okay, that's it. People, do this. We're gonna do this. And it's now.